Hopefully you guys saw my first 2 TikToks on my Pisces look. Now let's go through the products I use. I'm starting off with my Siren Sunset palette from Lunar Beauty. We're going to use a few shades from here. Starting off with the shade Deep Sea. And then we're going to blend that into the shade Merman. And I'm going to use these shades to create this shape. Now I'm taking the Deep Sea shade and I'm going to start blending out that first part of the graphic line. Now I'm going to use the Morphe 35A palette and use a couple of shades from there. I'm going to use the shade Cabana Tris to blend out that darker green, while also blending it into the blue I just blended out. I'm actually going to use the same concealer I used as my base to cut my crease and clean up that line. Here's that Rainbow Sprinkles palette from the Kimchi Chic Beauty Donut Collection. You guys, I love this one. I'm going to go in with the shade Sour Apple and then Blueberry. And we're just going to place those on the lid. Now I'm going to go back into my Siren Sunset palette and take that shade Water Nymph. Using a shimmer shade like this is kind of a perfect way to blend 2 or more colors. I'm going to whip out my Flyliner eyeliner from Fenty Beauty, and we're going to do my liner and wing. Going back in with my Rainbow Sprinkles palette. We're going to use those Blueberry and Sour Apple colors again to really blend out that deeper blue and green above my crease. Now I'm going to use this Wet n Wild eyeliner to do that graphic line. Here's one of my favorite foundations right now, the Maybelline Skin Tint. You already know I'm using my Hydrating Longwear concealer from Fenty. Here's the LYS No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick. I use the shade Courage. We're going to blend this out in a second, but here's the contour stick from Fenty. And now we blend. Just like this. Like I said in the last video, I wanted the eye to pop more, so I kept the blush a little bit more neutral. I forgot to record myself using the setting powder, but this is the one from One Size. Now I'm going to use this blush from Kimchi Chic Beauty. This is her Thailor Blush Duo. You guys, I love this shade on my skin tone. And of course, I'm using my Traced Out lip liner from Fenty Beauty. And then I'm going to pair that with the Lunar Beauty X Lauralee Los Angeles Full Fantasy Lipstick. This is the shade Mora. Now I'm topping it off with my Gloss Bomb from Fenty. I'm going to pull out the Morphe 35A palette one more time for that Island Lover shade. I just did some touch-ups with that liner one more time. We're going to dive back into the Siren Sunset palette and add a little bit of lower lid color using those 2 darker shades. Some Lash Princess from Essence. And that is the look, you guys. Bye!